and Liuhebafa. But there is a fourth, Hsin-I Liuhebafa Quan. The master of the art here in the Philippines is David Chan, and here to demonstrate is his son, Johnson. To annotate for Xingyi, we welcome Mr. Ed Silias.
Liuhebafa Quan, or Xinyi for short, is the least known of all the internal or soft martial arts. But if legends are to be believed, it predates the three others, having been created by the Taoist genius Xinyi during the Sung dynasty in Mount Hua. A knowledgeable observer would, however, detect that it is not only like Tai Chi with its rubber ball resiliency, but also it has the single-minded cannonball-like burst of energy of Xingyi and the woven wire-ball deceptiveness of Takwa in its evasive turning and tossing. Like in Tai Chi, the student practices in a slow and inquisitive pace so as to become continuous with their arising internal patterns of motion. But don't let the gentleness and softness deceive you. It is said that in a martial match held some years ago in Hong Kong, that all of the contestants steadfastly refused a rematch with the previous year's winner, a Liuhebafa Quan fighter, for fear of having their limbs broken, as had happened to many before. The form being demonstrated is a veritable library of technical variations, as its 395 practice forms give the potential of over 500 techniques. As you can observe, attacks and striking linearly progressively expands as they spiral through an imaginary opponent, and with the potential of much the same effect as being struck by a grenade. A simple four-fist punch revolves as it progresses and may even eventually open into either a rich hand or a fingertip jab, and continue with a forehand and elbow strike. The whole process is then reversed during the withdrawing stroke, much as a curved knife both slices and stabs as it progresses, and is just as harmful as it saws its way back out again. Notice the fingertips for striking, especially to uppercut to the throat and underside of the jaw, to the floating rib, to the backhand slap to the eyes or groin. Foot kicks are seldom used, and when they are generally directed towards an opponent's knee or ankle, and are often used in combination with a simultaneous throat or eye attack, the effect of which is a paralyzing double stun. You'll see a lot of hand trapping and arm bridge counter-punching, a trait more often associated with Wing Chun. The most noticeable eccentricity of his style is its approach to disarticulating the joints of an attacker's arm while simultaneously counter-attacking easily damaged areas. Like trapping the arm while simultaneously striking under it to attack the throat. The effect is psychologically splitting the attacker by placing him in a dilemma to preserve the trapped arm or the vital tender throat, a decision not easily resolved in the heat of combat. Generally, the instant pain is felt on his throat, the attacker withdraws his head, but the act of withdrawing results in his straightening his arm, rendering easily broken. Xingyi has a philosophical objective. The goal is the unification of the six-fold interconnections between the physical, the psychological, and the spiritual components of the practitioner. Thus, the aim of combining the body with the mind and the will and chi and spirit, the spirit and movement, and the movement with emptiness. In martial arts terms, the goal is to maintain your own unity and harmony while pressing to break the mind, body, spirit, and energy unity of the opponent. Prescribed methods of inducing order through breathing, mind control, and a structural alignment of posture with physical movements so that the goal of unity can be achieved. One method deals with the animating of one's spirit in order to enhance the flow of your intrinsic life energy, the chi, through breathing techniques. Another involves regular and patient mild stretching to toughen and make more resilient the sinews and tendons.
Thank you, Mr. Xingyi.